Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he... out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Finds his man, it's Thomas. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Burks. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He'll toss it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting down on the ground.
This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's a running room. Running inside the 20. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these and just weapons of mass destruction.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Gonna run it. It's Moss. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Texas A&M going quickly. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and, you know, they wear their great...
Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Under fire. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Use the play fake, now to throw. Scrambling away. Lets it fly. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. This time it's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Now improvising. Going for 6. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan, because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Back to throw, it's Reed. Into the end zone. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. He's loose at the 15. Turning it on. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
You used to see option football all the time. Now you see less of it, but you see the quarterbacks, they don't want to get hit. They want to pitch the ball right here as fast as possible, get it to the running back. But now I've got some distance away from everybody, all the big bodies, the defensive end. I pitched it to him out in space.
Wow.
Now he has to go out there and do his damage. The old school pushing play, baby.
The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh my
Got rid of it
gosh.
in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Dang, that's unfortunate. I wish I could say I've never seen
You know, in there, buddy.
I've seen Reese run routes. You know, when we go to all these different stadiums and call these games, we go on the
He
field and do a spin session before the game. That looked just like Reese Davis.
He wants to change this route. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to find his man in the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That was a badass throw, man. That
So
was a
third
fuck out
and
of
long,
thing.
they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Oh, man, you got to get at the tackle, bro.
Still on his feet at the 45.
Shit.
There he goes.
He's trying to go
They
crazy.
made the stop, but not before he wraps up
He's
this
sneaky out
period
there.
with a huge gain. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
Hey.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Reed.
Man, bro, everybody on
Music
that.
will play there,
Everybody
forces the
over there.
incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The Aggies are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Bussey. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line.
You on that.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Ain't no way.
Complete.
Ain't no way.
Backfield. And he's knocked
He's
down
about
immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
It's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Aggies look to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Reed. Extending the play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Motion from the back. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Picked off! What a play by this defense! He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
I ran mid blitz, then I just put him in the cloud, and then I guarded the this.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. The run to the right. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He fires one deep down the right side. Off and running. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Tension off right now. Probably just said sitting. He just sitting out there in the middle one with you.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he's just taking a knee in the end zone. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
All right, take on your mama.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Gets it out quickly. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's open.
Now go over that first time.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I ran right past him.
A&M going up tempo. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that
Take the three, man. Look at the three, dog. Take the three.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions.
I think they owe me that.
Game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
They owe me that. All this shit they ain't gonna give me.
Just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Let me open my bill.
That'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. And the Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owen. And the ball is loose on the return. Kicking team's got it.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions.
I got in there, no. I got in there, no. Look at that. Ooh, shit. That might have been a grill.
It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
That's a touchdown.
You just know the offensive line was telling them,
That was a route, too.
put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our
Man,
back
that's a
and end this
touchdown,
thing
bro.
by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Going to swing it on second down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You got great field position here. You got got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Using the quick game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up, play aggressive, try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the 4th down.
I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. To the air, it's Mateer. Looking for the score. Touchdown Sooner. Fit it in the window for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people are probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I'm doing all right. I was just checking on you.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Oh.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Man, these defenders...
Let's get out of this. What it do? Yeah.
This blue and this red onto the black thing over there on the couch.
Yeah.
You can put it off.
What it do? What it do?
It's so
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah. Hey, take time, bro. You know what I'm saying, man?
can you
I'll
put
wait.
it? Can you take it off?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Just got out work, did a little yard work.
This would
Probably
be a
for
good time.
the couple of beers, win a few games, and then I'm under the cover, man.
On the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark.
I had to go
And
in.
welcome everyone to a game that we've been
Yeah, I had to
eagerly
go
But
awaiting.
Bengals
As we'll see a squad from the ACC,
win.
the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
It doesn't go like that.
And the Hoosiers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. He was hoping for something a little more.
Okay. What's been going on, man? Everything been all right? Yeah. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, happy pre-birthday, man. Turn up, man. You know, I know hope you enjoy it, man. Yeah. Yes, sir, Ski. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh. You're gonna be in the playoffs probably in about, you know what I mean? These two dynasties, you're gonna be, have to win the playoff game.
That they get him on the ground at the 20.
Oh yeah. Alabama just put 7 up.
Here's the
7.
handoff. Runs through a tackle. He has the first and still on his feet. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Might as well give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Looking for space. It's Willis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Yeah.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Oh, thank you.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. They'll run it on first and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on third and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. He wants it all.
Good play.
And he's on his
Hey,
way.
this is not them.
Touchdown,
Bring them shoes in. Get them the Crocs. Bring them in. Bring them in.
By this offense, capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive.
That's a good drive right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off the RPO, complete. Showing up, y'all. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Oh, my God. Speed it through there.
And
My
they'll
fault.
bring him down after a short
That's
pickup.
a big ass hole.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Quick completion on the out route. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Syracuse 7, Indiana 0.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I would have down if you give me a shirt or something like that.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. And the Hoosiers will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Bond. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking.
It's good win.
Wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a cannon.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Let's it fly. He's got it. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Willis. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Syracuse looking for the 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Gives it on the option. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. Picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. And they're not on the same page there.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sacked first down, and just throwing in completion. So third in California. Defense knows your prop.
Going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Off play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll try the run. There he goes. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
With the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Bond. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver.
He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's going to take off. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Syracuse right back at it. Back to pass on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Willis. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Willis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Going up top again. Makes the catch. It's Willis.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting. Pulls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Cuse. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And there's so many targets to focus on, so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation.
And he's still running after the move. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. He might want another play. Trying to get the edge on the right. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
With the catch, it's Bond. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. And you saw it on that one.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. On a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Indiana! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Ross. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Dances away to buy time. Throws for the tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And obviously the offense is in a difficult position here, and you're asking a lot from them. They're down by a touchdown, not a lot of time on the clock, deep in your own end, but this is something that you're trained for. Coaches always put their offense in this situation in practice leading up to the big game. It takes timing, it takes execution, but that is something this offense is ready to do.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
And how about the answer from this defense? You give up a huge play. What do? Bounce right back, rush the quarterback, put pressure on him, and get the enormous sack.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And they're able to get him down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Now the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these 4th quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Syracuse!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Moves away as he feels pressure. Sails one into the middle. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. What a tremendous effort on the final play of regulation. But we've got overtime coming. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. To the air on first down. The sure hands. It's Willis. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down.
If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. And, man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing
Finally got the
ball down
turnover.
this area of the field,
Waiting
right?
it all game.
They're so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You got to be so precise with timing and accuracy through the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Makes the grab. It's Bond. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Third and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. So here we go, a long field goal attempt to win it. Right down the
TD,
middle.
Mike.
The kick is good. A game winner in overtime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know how to sum up this game
Get a turn from
That
football.
was fun, and what a victory to
Turn
remember.
from football.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth
And
games
turn
that are so
from
different.
football.
Every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
No.
Yeah, every play matters.
You're
They
being
have
a mind.
coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios.
Daddy.